All right, how's everybody doing out there tonight?
Hi.
Well, I haven't made a video in a while. Me and Stacy are going to talk about some things. It's pretty funny tonight.
Yes.
And some issues. Here goes Stacy's phone again, ringing like a.
I will turn the volume off right
Turn
now.
the thing off, man. Every time I do a video, her phone goes off, y'all.
It goes off all day.
Let her turn this thing off, because it'll blow up.
Yeah, it's not my fault. It's annoying.
But the first off, we want to say our condolences to Larry Gilreath's family.
Yep.
And to his significant other, or like he used to say it, his old lady.
Yeah.
Our prayers, our thoughts go out to her and the family.
Yeah.
Larry was a good guy. He really loved the country. He loved God.
Yeah.
He's really followed me and Donald Wiseman, and was a good friend to us. I've talked to him plenty of times on the phone, and he was. You know what was cool about Larry? Is I used to talk to him on the phone. I told Stacy, I said he sounds like me, like a guy my age.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But he was a lot older than me, but he sounded like a young man on the phone. Really,
Yeah,
you talk to him, he sounded like a young guy. And he was a really cool, down to earth guy. He loved animals. He had a bunch of dogs. He could grow a garden. He did a lot of canning stuff. And he's going to be missed. He's a really important part of the Patriots, and a good friend of ours, and a friend for years. And we would just want to say that he will be missed, and we hope that he's up there with his father and having a good time. And we'll see you later on, buddy. I'm pretty sure we'll see you one day. But it's rough to lose a friend. It's rough to lose anybody, and it was his time, and everybody's going to face this one day. You're going to face it's going to be your time, and your number's going to be pulled, and you're going to be called, and whether you want to go or not, it's time to go. Everybody's got to face it. But I really appreciated his friendship, and he was a really good guy. He loved the country. He loved God. He loved his family. He loved his old lady, as he used to call her, his old lady. No disrespect. Also want to talk about real quick about the balloon thing. I'm pretty sure everybody's seen the balloon.
Yeah.
It's just a shame that China can send a balloon that coming all the way across and went over our country. And they waited till it went all the way out to the Atlantic over by South Carolina before they sent a jet after it and shot it down. Well, the China's already got all the damn information now, buddy.
Yeah.
Kind of too late.
They already went across the whole.
Yeah, it's already went
United
across.
States. They already looked at everything.
Now you know what's crazy is they're talking about. Well, that's the safest. That was the experts said that was the safest place to shoot it down was over the ocean. Buddy, you know how much farmland and shit that's out there that they could have shot that thing down, it would have just landed in the woods.
Yeah.
Or in a field. Montana is huge. Them out west is huge. There's just property out there that's just acres and acres of prairie.
Exactly.
They couldn't have shot it down then. Pretty much they're successful. With what they wanted, they're successful.
Yep.
Because it went all the way across our country. They've pretty sure it transmitted what it was seeing or whatever it was doing. Yeah. It already transmitted all that over to them.
What it was,
and who knows?
You don't know what was on there, really, if you really think about it. How do you know it wasn't like dropping a virus or something? Like,
who knows?
Think about it, right? It's from China. Come on.
Who knows? I just know that Joe Biden and that crew ain't nothing but a bunch of liars. He probably told them to do it. He's already bought out by China. Who's to say he was like, yeah, y'all boys just send a balloon over here. You don't pay me the money, millions of dollars to the big guy, But that's a crazy deal, man. And that's the second balloon.
Yeah, that was the first.
Then they try to say that Trump had like 3 balloons come across whenever he was the president, which I kind of find that hard to believe.
Yeah, I don't.
The reason being is because when something's in the air like that and it's going over our whole country,
that and everybody knows about
our whole country, somebody's going to see that shit floating around in the air.
They got radars and stuff that detect things in the sky.
But just think about it. Think about this. they said this thing was really big. They said it was it had a balloon, but the built part of it was really big.
Yeah.
The size like a football field or something like that.
That's crazy. How could you not miss
Okay.
that?
Think about this. If it was that easy for that to come in our country and go all the way across the heartland and go all the way across our country,
Yep.
that was easy.
Yeah.
What if that thing would have been loaded with missiles
Yeah.
or loaded with nuclear warheads?
Exactly.
They could have bombed the shit out of us.
Yep.
I mean, really,
That could have been.
we didn't have radars off the coast of radars or something off the coast of Alaska. They picked up this damn thing was coming towards us, and it was a blip on the screen, and they sent out somebody to go see what the hell it was.
They should have.
That could have been. I mean, think about it. Think about Pearl Harbor, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Think about when all them planes came in and bombed Pearl Harbor.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, back then they had radar.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure we got high tech stuff now that's better than the radar we had back in them days.
That was back in the 40s, right?
Yeah,
40s or 50s?
back in them days.
Yeah, duh.
But it's just crazy, man. Hey, it's crazy.
This world is just a bunch of crooks, right?
Speaking
of crooks.
Speaking of crooks. Now I'm gonna explain this, and then Stacy can tell you more. But I'm gonna tell you kind of what we did. Stacy was wanting a new vehicle, right?
Yeah.
Her vehicle has been giving her a little bit of problems, and she was wanting to trade it in to get her a little truck or something. So she's already went to like 2 places, looking at different trucks, Dodges and Chevrolets. So today she said, "Well, Philip, I want you to go with me because we're going to go to Miracle Toyota because I was wanting a Tacoma." And I said, "Well, Tacoma would be a nice little truck. They're 4-wheel drive, they're little, be good on gas. It's small enough for her to drive, and it ain't, they're not too high." We get over there. We're looking at a truck. He's trying to sell us a Bobo. And what I mean by Bobo, I'm talking a truck that basically's got
nothing,
metal tires. It's ugly. Well, I looked at it and seen another truck. I was like, I like this one. It's the TRD, 4-wheel drive. It's white. It's got nice stuff on it. It was a nicer truck.
Yeah.
It was like, what, 6,000 more?
Yeah, it was only like 6,000 more
than the truck he showed us. The first one he showed us was basically a plain Jane.
Yeah, I could have bought a used truck that looked better than that.
Just plain Jane truck.
Yeah.
So we get in there, and Stacy's got a vehicle she's trading in.
Yeah.
Now she owes $23,000 on this vehicle.
Yeah.
They were trying to give her $16,000 for it, and I was like, "Don't think so, buddy. Don't think so." I said, right well that y'all would take that vehicle, clean it up, detail it, put it right back on the damn lot, and get at least $28,000, $29,000 for it.
Exactly.
All right? They were saying, "Well, it's only worth this, and we're going to have to take it to an auction to get rid of it." I was like, "Why would you take it to an auction? Why wouldn't you just clean it up, put a sticker on it, put it on your lot?" I said, "Your lot is dry right now. You don't have very many used vehicles, and you ain't got very many new vehicles." He tried to say
because he sold them all.
He tried to say he sold all the new vehicles, right?
Yeah.
This place was huge Toyota place. I'm telling you, if you're ever down in Florida, Haines City, Florida, never go
to Miracle
Toyota. If you do, you better bring Vaseline with you because they don't even give you that.
Because they're going to screw you.
So get this. I told him, Stacy brought me because she wanted me to be there. I said, "Stacy, I don't know if you want to bring me now. Because if I go, I'm an ass. Because when I go to buy a car, I don't know about y'all guys, but when I go to buy a car, I have to be an asshole.
Yeah.
And I don't really like doing it. But I got to make them give me a good deal and to keep them from screwing me over. I have to really be on my game. And I have to really show my ass. And if I have to show it too much, I just walk out because then I get to a hyping level, you know, DEFCON 3.
We kind of had to leave.
Okay. So get this. She owed $23,000 on her little vehicle, right? There ain't nothing wrong with her vehicle. It's got like 40,000 miles. Yeah. It's a 2019. Right now, used vehicles, they need used vehicles.
Yeah, they do.
They're giving you top price for them. I said, "Look, just pay her vehicle off. and get her into what she wants with the payment she wants, or close to it. I mean, I know they can't just, get her exactly what she wants, but get her close to what she wants.
Mm-hmm.
They're wanting to give her $16,000 for it.
Yeah.
When they brought the paper out there, they were going to give her $16,000 for her trade-in, and her payments would have been almost $1,400 a month on a $43,000 little truck.
Yeah.
I said, dude, I looked at the guy, the salesman. I said, hey, you be honest. You wouldn't even pay $1,400 a month for that truck, would you? And he just kind of looked at me. I said, you wouldn't even pay that. So why in the hell would I? And I said, that's crazy. I said, for that kind of money, I could have a brand new Chevrolet Duramax, 4-door, got every bells and whistles on it for that kind of money. But I wouldn't even spend that, y'all. I wouldn't spend that kind of money on even a new truck. I really wouldn't. To me, it ain't worth it. I got 2 trucks. Mine are used. Mine are mine. I got the titles. Nobody can take them from me. I can work on them. I like them. This was for Stacy.
Yeah.
Okay. So he says, well, we'll pay it off. Comes back out with a paper, and the payments now have dropped from $1,400 a month to $930 or $960 a month, right? And it showed that they were going to pay the vehicle off. But when I looked on the other part of the bill part where they come up with their numbers, it said fabrication and paint, $5,000. Now this is a new truck with 3 miles on it.
Yeah.
What do you mean fabrication and paint? That's a new truck. They didn't paint nothing. They didn't fabricate nothing on a brand new truck that comes from factory like that. Mm-hmm. That truck had nothing done to it.
Yep.
Then up under that it said Miracle Toyota accessories, $2,000. So basically, the $7,000 they were going to give her more for her vehicle, they were turning it around and putting it in the price of the new vehicle. They just had it listed down as something different.
Yes. And the payment got lower. Now it's not $1,400, but it's still the same.
He said, well, I'm looking out for y'all. I said, well, if you were looking out for us, why'd you bring the $1,400 a month payment? And here 5 minutes later, you're bringing a $900 payment. You think that you would come out with a $900 payment if you're wanting to work with us and really be on our side about it.
So basically, they were just trying to screw us.
I said even $900 a month, I wouldn't pay $900 a month for that truck. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. It was a nice truck. It had everything. It was nice. But it wasn't worth it. For that kind of money, it ain't worth it.
I can come in off the street and get it without a trade-in or anything and spend.
I bought, back in 2017, I bought a brand new Mustang 5.0 loaded, 6-speed premium Mustang for $43,000. My interest rate was either a 4 or a 6. I put 0 down. I traded a truck in, and I rolled over just a little bit of what I owed of that truck into the new car, the Mustang.
Yeah.
My payments was $689. They're trying to say $960 a month for a little Tacoma. You all know what a Tacoma is. It's a little tiny pickup truck.
Yeah.
Little V6. I told that guy, I said, you work for, actually it was 2 guys, the financial manager and the salesman.
Yeah.
I told both of them guys, I said, hey, y'all work for Miracle Toyota, right? And they're like, yeah. I said, well, y'all going to need a damn miracle to sell vehicles like that.
Yeah.
Because ain't nobody going to come in here with no 700 credit score, me, and a credit score she's got.
Which is over 600.
And get hit like that.
Thank you.
I said, if I'm going to pay $1,000 a month for a truck, that bitch ought to be big, and it'll have everything, and I ought to be able to pull anything.
For just like $30 more than the payment that he was showing, I could have got it was a 2023 Dodge Ram e-Torque, fully loaded, pretty much. Okay, and that price was $54,000, which was $11,000 more, and the payment was only like $30 difference. And they were only giving me $16,500 for my vehicle. Thank you. So Miracle Toyota is trying to screw people.
So I'm telling you guys, when y'all go to buy vehicles, I'm pretty sure all of my people out there that watch me, I'm pretty sure y'all bought plenty of vehicles and y'all know how they do. But if you don't know nothing about it, when you go in there, don't be nice. Don't just go in there lollygagging and think they're looking out for your best.
Okay, they're not.
For your
They're
best
looking out for their
interest,
pocket.
really. You got to be an asshole or you got to be a dick.
I'm happy
And
I took him.
you got to pay attention. Because these people that are out here, I don't know how they sleep at night by ripping people off. There's a difference between having a product and selling it and making profit. I don't mind paying somebody profit off of something they're selling.
Yeah.
But there's a difference between making a profit
And fraud.
and basically giving it to somebody without Vaseline.
Yeah.
They're just bending them over. Could you imagine some little old grandma goes in there with a little car and it's having problems and she needs a car? Okay, she's old. Then she goes in there, she ain't got a lot of money. And they're wanting to give her this for the vehicle. And then they lie about where they're putting the money. They're saying they're paying her vehicle off, but they actually take it and they call it something else and they put it in the money for the new vehicle.
Yep.
And they make her pay this high payment. How many people have they did that to here in Polk County?
Think about that.
That is, and he even said, well, we saved you money on the tax. We saved you a little money on the taxes. I said, so does that mean you committed fraud?
Yeah.
Now think about this now.
The guy said he had to make the money somewhere. So he basically
Yeah.
just charged me back for
You're
it.
not paying the car off if you're adding it back into, and you're calling it something else and adding it back into what the price of the car is. You're not paying it off. You're just,
No.
all you're doing is shell game.
Yeah.
You're just switching stuff around.
Yeah.
He didn't think, I told him, I said, dude, I was born at night, but I wasn't born last night.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, there ain't no way in hell I'm going to pay that for that vehicle. And I said, and y'all are crazy. And I don't see how y'all can get away with doing this kind of stuff. I said, but evidently you work for Miracle Toyota. Y'all going to need a damn miracle to sell vehicles here. He told me, I sell more. I'm like the top guy in Florida selling Toyotas. And that's why the car lot that's why the car lot's so dry.
Mm-hmm.
There wasn't hardly no cars out there. He's a liar.
Yeah.
The problem is right now, new vehicles are hard to come across because there's not a lot out there. And used vehicles are really sought after.
Yeah.
If they'd have paid Stacy's car off at $23,000, they clean it up, detail it, make it look pretty, look brand new, put it right back on the lot, and they would have at least had $29,000 sticker price or more. It only had 40,000 miles on it, y'all. It ran good. Nothing, it ran
It's
good.
actually low mileage for the year. It's supposed to be 51 for the year that it is. It's less.
And
I maintain my shit too. I take it in for regular.
It
oil
had
changes and
navigation on it. It's
Has
got the
everything.
sync on
It's
it
fully
that
loaded.
where your
That's why I paid
phone
so much.
pokes through it. It does a lot of stuff. It was a nice little vehicle she got. She just wanted a truck and she wanted something new, and it was time she wanted to get something. But these guys were trying to railroad her, and I'm glad I was there because when I was there, I told them they're a joke. I said, good luck finding somebody in that area. If anybody knows Haines City, in that area, with somebody with a good credit score, it's like finding a needle in a haystack because it ain't nothing but crazy ass people over there.
Yep.
But they thought that we were just going to overlook stuff and just sign our name real fast and didn't actually look at the prices and look what they were doing. They were going to commit fraud on taxes. They were swindlers. They're cheats. So never go there. If you know where that place is at, you mark that on your map and never go there.
Miracle Toyota, Haines City, Florida.
I don't mind paying and them to make a profit. I don't mind doing it. I know they got to make their money. I understand that.
That's why.
But there's a damn difference between making your money. That truck should have cost her maybe $650, $700.
That's what it should have cost.
That should have cost about that because that's about what I paid for the Mustang. It's about the same, and the interest was about the same. Interest rate was about the same. So for them to try to make $1,400 a month payments, are they out their mind? $1,400 a month payments, y'all. What kind of truck could you buy for $1,400 a month? Y'all tell me in the comments what kind of truck you could buy for $1,400 a month. It wouldn't be no little ass Tacoma.
No,
I can tell you that.
Like Escalade or
It'd be like a high country, brand new high country 4-wheel drive,
one of those
4-door
King
Ranches or a Platinum with lift kit and tires
Yeah.
on it. I said, man, you crazy as hell. Y'all ain't gonna sell no vehicles out here. Oh, well, we do. You know y'all don't, unless you're ripping people off. I said, people need to pray before they come in here because y'all are gonna rip them off.
It was so funny. He was talking so loud, people can hear him. It was funny. I wish there was more people in there trying to buy a vehicle because I bet you a lot of people would have walked out.
I don't know about y'all, but buddy, when I get working and when I go in, I'm telling you,
I should have recorded him.
I have to be like that. When I go in car place, I have to be like that because these car places are ripoffs, man. You
I
gotta
was
really
dying.
watch them.
I was laughing. I couldn't help myself. But there's nothing physically wrong with my car and I could physically drive it. I'll drive it, pay the last 3 years on it, and then when I own it, I'll either sell it privately or trade it in and expect to get at least $10,000 towards my next vehicle.
I told the guy when I test drove the truck, I said, it's a really nice truck. I said, but I'll never get to drive it. Stacy's truck. And you know what? Stacy's credit, she could have bought it herself. She didn't need me. But this guy wanted me to do it. So I was like, well, I guess I'll put my name in the hat too. I said, it ain't no big deal. I said, I'll do it too. I ain't worried about that, you know. But it's just unbelievable that there's people out there that can rip people off and they can sleep good at night. I'm the type of person, I can't do people like that. I would never do somebody like that. What if somebody's grandma or somebody's dad or mother or something went in there and you're ripping them off? You're ripping them off. And if they don't pay attention and they're so desperate for a vehicle, we'd have just signed off on it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's unbelievable.
You know what's sad too? Like, he was trying to tell me my credit score wasn't that great, but I was just at Dodge on Sunday, right? And I got approved for a $62,000 vehicle myself, by the way. But again, a $998 payment I didn't want to do. It was a more expensive vehicle, right? And actually, they told me there that my credit was actually really good because I got the lowest 4.9% interest rate. So I don't know what they were talking about. They just wanted to sit there and windle and dindle.
They didn't just want to make a profit. They wanted to completely knock you out.
Yeah, exactly.
They want to
like
just
TKO.
They're just wanting to bend you over and give it to you without Vaseline, not even reach around and give you a kiss.
That's ridiculous.
Hey, I'm telling you got to watch these car dealerships. It really this is how they work, man. You got to really watch them and really pay attention when you sign something. I don't know if people out there read stuff when they sign it. Anytime you sign your name to a document of any kind, you better read the small print. You better read what you're signing because you never know what they'll sneak in there. And it's just like with this country. They got these bills that they'll pass through Congress and they'll sign off on it and they'll pass it through and there's a whole bunch of pork in it.
Yep.
And and it's just a ripoff. You know, this country is in a bad place right now. We all know that. It's in a bad place. We're showing weakness with our president. China's sending balloons over us left and right. He's got no integrity. He doesn't have our best interests at heart. We got to get his ass out of there. Joe Biden and Kamala Harris has got to get out of there. For anybody out there that says, look, why would I vote? Because they're just going to do what they did last time. Don't be that way, y'all. Don't be that way. Make them, if they're going to do what they're going to do, let them work at it. Make them work. 2024 comes around, you get your ass out and vote.
Yeah.
And make it a priority to take somebody with you. Take 2 or 3 with you. If somebody needs a ride to go vote, give them a ride. But don't get you a $1,400 truck payment.
You want to know something funny? I was just thinking this. Right? I can go in somewhere, right? Get a new vehicle and pay $700 a month, right? For something like that, right? Okay. But if I trade my vehicle in, I'm going to pay $1,400. But if you think about it, I can keep mine and get one for $700 and pay $1,400 a month and have 2 vehicles.
How can you look somebody? Think about this, y'all. How can you look somebody in the face and say, "Look, I'm going to pay your vehicle off," and then they look down at the paper and they say, "Well, what's this fab and paint? $5,000."
He said he had to get the money from somewhere, so basically he was just adding it back on for me to pay for it again.
And Miracle Toyota accessories $2,000. So that's $7,000 went to that, but they're lying about it. They didn't paint no new vehicle. How they gonna paint a new vehicle? They don't paint a new. Well, you wouldn't have to paint a new vehicle.
And I thought I was going to drive home in a new vehicle tonight, guys.
Accessories. You didn't put nothing on that brand new damn truck. It come from factory like that. I looked at it. All that was is they're playing a shell game and they're ripping people off. And how many people have they ripped off? How many grandmas? How many single mothers? How many single fathers? How many people that's down and out that needs a vehicle and they're close by there and that's the only place they can go and they got ripped off?
Yep. And
they didn't read the small print or they didn't look it over. How many people have went in there and got their butts handed to them?
Exactly.
I will never go there, and I told that guy I will never come to this place again in my life, and I mean it to the bottom of my heart.
I will never go there.
I've got 2 trucks. They belong to me. I'll never go in there. I don't want a new truck. I like the old trucks.
Mm-hmm.
I can work on them. They're mine. Nobody can take them. I can pull stuff with them. I can get them muddy. I thought I was going
to drive a new vehicle for my birthday tomorrow, but I guess not.
Yeah, Stacy's birthday tomorrow, y'all.
Tomorrow's my 40th birthday, and I thought I was going to be in a new vehicle, but apparently not, because everybody.
But man, I'm telling you, just watch out for people, man.
Yeah.
You know, and do good stuff for people, you know, and be nice to people. Don't be. I mean, come on. If you're on a job, and your job is to rip people off, how do you sleep at night? How do you know?
I don't know how they sleep.
How do you sleep at night? Ripping people off and know you did people wrong and be dirty to somebody.
Karma. You shouldn't do that to people. I'm sorry.
I couldn't do it, y'all. I'm not that way. I'm glad I don't have a job like that.
That's why I'm not a salesperson like that to try to rip people off. That's just.
I have been a salesperson before. I've had to go in and sell deals. I've had to sell stuff to people from the job I had years ago. And you know what? I always said, look, this is the price. But you know what? If my boss was being a crook, I'd say, look, you can get between me and you can get this a lot cheaper at this place.
Yeah.
And you know what? That does hurt me, but guess what? I'm not ripping somebody off. I would rather be upfront and take care of people. How I used to get good customer service was to people, doing what I used to do. Is I would treat everybody like family and I'd look out for them.
Yeah.
And I'd say, look, they're wanting to charge you this. Go here, you can get it for this. Because my boss was trying to mark it up 3 times of what it was.
Yeah.
And then it wasn't like he was just making a profit. He was trying to really railroad them. But yeah, we got a bunch of stuff coming down the line, y'all. It's going to get harder. Prices are going to get harder. I heard a lot of the world banks are buying gold right now. And you know what that is a sign of. I heard today that the American dollar is worth about 68 cents. So for every dollar, it's worth 68 cents.
That's crazy. Money's worth nothing.
You know, and eggs, anything you buy, super expensive. But hey, these idiots out there, these Democrats wanted Joe Biden. Guess what? You got him.
Yeah.
You got him, baby.
Congratulations, guys.
Guess what you got? You got a light bank account, and you got an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
And he's opening our country up to everybody to come in. We're getting people from other countries, and we're getting party balloons too.
What?
They're just coming in the country. He's letting balloons, airplanes, people wide open. We're just wide open. And mark my words of what I say. Something bad is going to happen. With our country being open up, and then people coming across the border, with all this stuff going on, something bad's already happened. All that fentanyl. People are dying left and right, getting hooked on fentanyl, and it's killing them, and this and that. But I'm telling you, I think there's something big coming down the line where a terrorist is going to come in here and do something stupid like a 9/11 or something. I'm telling y'all need to get Joe Biden's ass out of there, and you need to get him out quick. I really think that the Democrats don't want him to run for president.
Yeah.
Reason being, think about all them records there, them files, them secret files.
Yeah.
And his own people told on him.
Yeah.
His lawyers is the one that found him and said, hey, he's got these. And they called the FBI and all this. And the FBI just lets them handle it. The FBI sits back and just lets Joe Biden's lawyers, deal with classified documents and then people ain't even got no security clearance.
Yeah.
That don't even make no damn sense.
Crazy.
That's foolish. But y'all wanted Joe Biden, you got Joe Biden, and look what you're paying in prices.
Yep.
$10 eggs, $8 milk,
Mm-hmm.
gas prices.
Yep.
Just think about it. You're not getting a good deal on gas either, y'all.
Mm-mm.
Think about it. You're not getting a good deal. You're still paying high price for gas. You just think it's a good deal now because it was a lot higher than what it was. But things are going to change. And think about it. There's 3 things that Russia is really known for: fertilizer, wheat, and oil. And once it gets to a point where all that stuff is locked down, the world's going to hurt. They're one of the biggest producers of fertilizer. Them are for crops, for yielding crops. Europe depends on oil from Putin and from Russia. And yet our government keeps sending money, tanks, equipment, soldiers over there to help fight a war that we don't need to be in and getting us involved in it. And we're broke. We're slap broke. And he's wanting to spend even more money. He's not looking out for the best interest of this country.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all need to do the right things, and you need to vote for a man that cares about the country, which is Donald J. Trump. They can say what they want to about that man, but that man loves this country. He loves God. He loves what's right. And everything he said is coming true.
Yep.
Everything. If you don't believe me, look back at the old videos where he debated Biden. Talking about Biden was going to do this and do that.
Yep. And look, he did it.
He did it. He did it. Oh, man. Just.
What a night.
I'm telling you, y'all. We're in bad trouble. This country's in bad trouble, man.
Yeah.
But everybody out there, we're going to get off here. It's getting a little late.
Yeah.
But if you would, watch Donald Wiseman. He comes in on Sundays about 6 o'clock on Facebook. Watch his videos. He does lives and call-ins. Watch Waterbug68. It's a good friend of mine. Watch Mark Hatfield. He's got good stuff. He just come out with a video just the other day, or it might have been today. Share him out. Watch his stuff. Always carry your concealed weapon. Love your family. Remember, this country needs you. Stand up for this country. Love this country. Don't let nobody tell you this country ain't no good. We're the only light in the world. And when this light goes out, where can you go?
Yeah.
Freedom. We got freedom here.
Mm-hmm.
You know. And thanks to all the veterans and all the military out there. We love you. We support you. And y'all are good folks, and you've really done what was right for this country and fought for our freedoms, and we're really appreciating and we thank you.
Yep.
From the bottom of my heart, we thank you.
Thank you for your service.
And once again, Larry Gilreath, we love you. We'll see you one day.
Yeah.
We really appreciate you. You were a big part of our lives, and you touched our lives. And you know, if you want to donate something to his significant other, just get a hold of Donald Wiseman, and he can give you the address or whatever. You can send a little something or help her out. You know, it's a rough time for her, and we really appreciate her and Larry. And but anyways, y'all, we just wanted to tell you a little story, kind of give you a little update. Our house is still flooded. It's went down about 8 inches now. So the water is starting to go down, y'all, pretty good.
Thank God.
It's about 8 inches. So we're still kind of dealing with it. But, you know, we live our lives. We do what we got to do. We got to be tough.
It's almost normal now.
But, you know, other than that, y'all, we love you. Until next time we make a video, we'll see you and take care of yourselves.
Bye.
See y'all out there.